The Mini 3 Pro drone is almost 2 years old, so I thought it would be a great opportunity to look back at how this drone performed and if it should be in your drone kit. So I have to say I was pretty stoked when this little Mini 3 Pro first came onto the market from DJI. There really wasn't anything else like it. One of the best things about this drone, and one of the reasons why a lot of people did purchase this drone, is because it was under 249 grams, making it easier to fly and get past those legalities. This was the main reason that I purchased this drone. I have the Inspire 2, the Mavic 3 Pro, the Mavic 2, I've got heaps of drones, FPV drones, but I wanted to have a smaller drone in my kit because it has saved the day so many times for me. In Australia, if you're near an airport, it's pretty easy to unlock if you have your REPL and your REOC. But if you are right next to an airport, you have to get a permit from CASA. Now, at the moment, this can take months just because they have such a backlog and they are so freaking slow. So it's a real pain in the ass. So I bought this drone purely to get around having to get that permit. I've done multiple shoots at the Port of Brisbane and very, very close to the airport. And I don't need to go through the whole permit process because I have this little ripper of a drone. It has come in clutch so many times, and this drone has made me thousands and thousands of dollars. And the reason this drone has been so successful is it is just such a high quality image and performance from such a little drone. This drone can withstand super high winds and still get great shots. The shots you get from it is comparable to any drone, and unless you're really pixel peeping, no one is going to be able to tell you that this drone is the Mini 3 Pro and this drone is the Mavic 3 Pro, unless you have a very good eye for it. Another reason why people love this drone, and for me personally it's so handy, is because it's so bloody small. Now, this drone can fit into a tiny case. It folds up into a ridiculous size. You can put it in a pocket if you really want to. It is just such a versatile little drone, and unfortunately, now that the Mini 4 Pro has come along, the Mini 3 Pro is going to be deceased. It's going to probably see the end of its day, which is sad because this drone was the first of its kind to really establish itself in such the small market. Now, I've put this drone through the ringer. I've crashed into trees, I've crashed into some other things that I probably shouldn't have crashed into, and this drone has handled it like a champ. It's only a small drone, and when you pick it up, it feels like plastic. It's not the most reassuring drone. When you pick it up, you think, oh my God, this is gonna last 5 seconds. But I've crashed it a few times and it is so durable, it's crazy. So don't let the small size and the plastic feel of it put you off, because this is a little ripper of a drone, and I am so stoked that DJI made this variety of drone, and I'm excited to see what comes after the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So I get asked a lot, should you buy the DJI Mini 3 Pro or the DJI Mini 4 Pro? Absolutely the DJI Mini 4 Pro, because this is going to replace the Mini 3, unfortunately. So obviously the next generation of drone is going to be better than the previous. So the Mini 4 Pro has so many more features, and unfortunately the Mini 3 Pro is going to see the end of its days very soon, which is sad. I mean, I love this drone. This drone is just a beast. This drone has come everywhere with me over Australia. It has gone up to the north to the Great Barrier Reef, and it has come to the middle of Australia in Alice Springs. So this drone has done the Ks, and it has always been my backup drone. I've had the Mavic 3 Pro as my main professional drone, but there are so many instances where you can't fly that bigger drone, or you don't want to take the risk maybe to fly that bigger drone. So that's when the Mini 3 Pro comes in clutch. It is such a killer little drone. I love it so much. It's so handy, it's so portable, and it has been 2 years since this little sucker has been released. Well, almost 2 years. So we're getting in early, but I wanted to make sure you guys know that you don't need a big expensive drone to get amazing shots. I've got some absolute rip snorters out of this drone. It's mint, mate. It is just unbelievable, the picture that you can get out of this drone. And to be honest, it's comparable to any drone. Unless you are seriously pixel peeping or have some sort of mental issue where you have to just analyze drone footage, you're not gonna know that this was shot on the Mini 3 Pro as opposed to another professional drone. It is that good. It is such a cool little drone, and if you can, have one of these in your kit, because it saved the day for me so many times. The biggest drawback about the Mini 3 Pro is obviously its weight and its size, which is also a pro when it comes to traveling. But the size and the weight can be a little bit shit when you're trying to fly in high wind. That is the only downside, is it's a little bit scary popping that drone up in 20-30 km/h winds. I have done this and it works, like it can be done, but I just worry that you fly it, you know, a K away, and if it's fighting itself against the wind to get back, you're probably not gonna get your drone back. So this is probably a really good time for you guys to hit that like button and subscribe button, because we have some killer content coming out, and just those small little things that you guys can do for the channel just make such a big difference, and I appreciate everyone watching the channel. And that's it, guys. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Hooroo.